Okay, let's see. There at least. Listen to the soundtrack again lately, which I mean, it's a good one to come back to, if nothing else. Such a sucker for this game's entire soundtrack. Both versions of it. Hey, Tama. There has been a lot of duding lately, yeah. Dior, Monkey, and I all got Bone Champ at the same time. And which does remind me, there is a Tsukiyomi fight. I mean, yeah, there is in the, in Canon of Creation. Unless you mean, Final Fantasy XIV. Also Persona 4. Yeah, I actually saw a thing from Final Fantasy XIV recently. It is, the people say, a banger. Nice. I have seen... Yes, hello. We must all align with the baboons. It is important. Also, hi, Zort. Yeah, the, someone replaced the Doom Train, raid in Final Fantasy XIV with Thomas the Tank Engine. There's a mod for that now. You know, if you were curious, it just came up on my feed because I followed somebody who's into 14. So that came across my feed. It's like, oh god. Of course it would happen. But yeah, I'm getting pretty close to. I'm waiting on Trombone Champ. I want to become the titular Trombone Champ before I worry about switching to mods. I figure at least do that much, you know, engage with the game on its own terms first, and then I'll start throwing in stupid bullshit. I haven't seen much footage of it. I've seen a Virtual Replacement Samurai, which was rad. Neat. And I have also chugged further into Etrian Odyssey, and I don't think it's the first time they've done the big narrative surprise for Etrian Odyssey. I don't think Etrian Odyssey is the first time they've done it, but it is not the last time they've done that with literally the exact same fucking thing from Etrian Odyssey, which has driven me up the wall. Somehow barely got an S rank on my first play of Bye Bye there. Nice. I have discovered the one weird trick that makes it so I can at least get S rank on like 5 stars and below, for on the most part. Which is there is a slowdown slider for the actual chart, which means it's not like the most accurate, but like whatever. It means I have the reflexes to do it. So. I mean, that's not really going to hold up a scrutiny once you start doing mods, but that's fine. With the trombone champing, it's fine. For when we get to mods, that'll be a different story. Managing the speed of the chart is part of the rhythm game. Yeah, I mean, it's baked in, at least, so... But, you know what, that's fine. I'll take my cheat, as rhythm game is not my type of video game. It is, not my strong suit, as they say. Yeah, I have, unfortunately, in Etrian Odyssey also, have taken Ollie out of my lineup. So I have taken the Paladin out of my party and I have replaced him with Bard. Because Bard just has infinite... Bard buffs are just maintained infinitely? I didn't realize that until I was playing around with one for, like, for a gathering party. I was like, well, wait, these are infinite. No, Bards just maintain infinite buff, and infinite buff is also, MP regen. Which is a thing that I've desperately needed for both me and Zior in my party lineup. I am Master of Shibari, and Zior is I have a big arrow. And the big arrow does 1800 damage. So by the time we get to like any section, I'm like everyone's out of juice. Except for the wizard and medic. So I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'll swap the Guardian out for a little while and try Bard. See how that goes. Because infinite juice is quite good, as they say. You know, just to be topical about talking about trombones. Anyway, this video game, we did mostly just running around. We learned that Yakumo has given up. He has quit his job now that Nua has died. He can no longer not Hobino, so he's just kind of given up. We did a side quest, or 2, or 3, or 4. And we found the Shionopu around, so we now know where all the demons are. We have a side quest to go murder Zeus. Kronos gave us a side quest to go murder Zeus, so I guess we have to follow up on that. That's in the list. But we were gonna do that anyway. That's actually just a mandatory thing. So I don't really know why they give it. I do know why they give it to you as a side quest, but still. Finn McCool is like mid-70s, so I'm not gonna fuck with him right now. I did. You know what? Because I didn't need to. I haven't actually done the Bishmoten guys. I haven't done the 4 Devas. Yep, versus Hades too, yeah. Yeah, our buddy Saturnus showed up and he was like, hey, I need you to murder my son Zeus. And I was like, yeah, sure. I think I can handle that. It's already on my list, so it's fine. And then we ended stream with me getting my ass kicked because it turns out Vasuki over here, in this version of the story, Vasuki gets murdered by the big fly. And then the big fly murdered me because I didn't change my pants to be more electric proof. So, oops. So, yeah, we're gonna go shift gears and try and hassle Odin, I guess. I think that's our plan. Let's go bother Odin for a bit. We got a friend there, Alright, I'm just trying to keep track of all the stuff I need to find. Finding all of the friends is mandatory. I don't have any of the DLC charts. And I imagine the Pizza Tower ones are actually pretty fun. And whatever ones that you aren't in the DLC, I'm sure somebody's made mods for. I mean, that makes sense. It's official DLC, so it's for people that are already invested in the tromboning. Here. Scotty's us. Oh yeah, and last time we met in the Nahabiho. He is amazing. Okay, this thing's gonna kick my ass. Swift. Chance to just kill you instantly. Thank you. Good. Good job. I appreciate that. Chance to kill you instantly is a very important ability. Anyway, yeah, last time I also picked up Free Kugel and Morakuma, so I can now... I've reduced my skill pool from 5 abilities to 3. There we go. It's time to have drain instead of weakness. You know what? We do need something more. Yeah, I did apply critical zealot, so I do less damage on non-crits, but I do even more on crits. Actually, what is the math on that? Okay, so it does somewhere around 10% or less to base damage, but it adds let's see. It adds about a 0.4 multiplier. Your multiplier. You're trading average damage doing about 10% less for 40 to 50% increase in damage on crit. Pretty much just hollow points from Warframe, but better. Alright, what's down? That's a lot of snake. Snake I can't recruit because they're like 72. Alright. Cherub's Essence and Vitality Bomb. I'll take the Vitality Bomb. I'm sitting on 3 of those apparently. I have Enduring Soul because I just didn't have anything else to put on it, and A, it's not a bad ability to have, all things considered. Almighty Pleroma. Essence. What is Essence of Angel that vomits missiles? Judgment Light, Thunbarian, Homobarian, Null Light. It's not bad. I know Judgment Light is unique, so that's not usable. But Thunbarian and Homobarian are not bad options. Null Light is good too. Alright. Yeah, I think I can recruit Cerberus now, too. We should go get our best boy, Pascal. Now that I can actually talk to it. Oh. Ooh, why do you have Power Punch? That's a bad start. I don't like that any of that happened. Here. Gonna nope out of that. I don't want a Soma field, I just want... Okay, thank you. Now that I actually have advantage. Weak. That. Right, you don't like that. Does it hurt you to kill beasts? Kinda. Use this to heal your scars. And Amrita soda. You don't use that to heal scars! You drink that to not be confused. Ugh. Level scaling. No. Okay, who has the fun thing? I have a thing to save me some resources.
Behold, my power!
You know what? That's fine. I can have you use Debilitate. I'm gonna hold off on Murakumo because I'd rather just explode. I mean, obviously. Alright. Poison got him, so that's fine. Come back. Labless for now. Oh, it also apparently counts Orochi for the scales. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I was grinding up Fafnir, so I really noticed. Right. Go here. Bring here. I have to drop down to get to you. Have to drop down to you. I am gonna have to drop down onto you, aren't you? Yeah, I am. There. There's one over here, though. That sounds about right, yeah. Have all the unlocks, so I am prepared for mods at least. But I do want to become the trombone champ. It is hard to deny the power of the fart trumpet. Did she do it? Yeah. Thanks, Tao. I'm up to 5. I'm gonna do myself a sanity check here. Tao. Hello. You, that is the order of abilities I would like. The light blast music up front. Light blast. Hell, that's where my brain's at. Light blast music. Light blast spell. I know what words are. Fine. Eaten a dictionary before. Imagine being able to swap skill positions. I know, it's... Oh, it's just... If there's anything that would hold me back from coming back to, like, SMT4, it's fucking skill swaps. It's such a thing that, like, Apocalypse even knew that it was a goddamn problem and attempted to fix it. Like... I need to fight more of you guys anyway. I need to put Murderous Glee on myself. Like, if you're gonna go into Critzelt, you kind of need Murderous Glee, if I'm honest.
I won't hold back.
Continue to enjoy Fafnir's design. I seem to be locked into what section this is. Let's just start over by Adramelic, I guess. I can just do that. I assume I have a party slot. Yeah. Alright. Fantastic. I had a feeling you wouldn't disappoint. 2 magic balm. Oh boy, my favorite stat. Magic. The one that I definitely use. Alright, then as promised, I shall join you on your travels. Can't believe you chose to side with Adramelic. All he wanted was to incite chaos and violence in Tokyo. A lot since I met Yoko. So many problems that don't have neat solutions. How much we want to save everyone, sometimes we have to pick sides, and picking one can mean abandoning the other. Even if we're aiming to rid the world of conflict altogether, it's not something we can achieve anytime soon. Like, you're telling me we should rebuild the world. What? We need to recreate the world in our desired image. That's why it's the responsibility of those with power to make the right choices for a better future. Okay. I tell. I mean, I agree with you, siding with Adramelic is a terrible idea, but also... We're kind of on a mixed lane here. You know, he's actually kind of the worst of the two choices. So he is better than Futanushi because he actually has like mixed element options. But the problem with Adramelic is that Adramelic shows up in the next dungeon. He's just there as a generic enemy for you to fight, and Futanushi is not. So you don't really have another way to get Futanushi. So you don't side with him there, you just don't really get access to him much. So, but yeah, Adramelic is just kind of the worst of the two choices. In that sense. From a mechanical purpose though, Adramelic is better. Hellish Brand. Heavy fire attack. All enemies remove stat buff effects. Dekaja, Akadine Dekaja combo is a good ability. Mudobarian, Agibarian, fire, high fire, Pleroma. Like, this is a good skill set compared to the alternative. But sometimes, for stream purposes, we make choices, and we stick to them. Alright, that's another fall down onto this thing. Let's see, we got a friend in between. We got a friend. I gotta find my way back up. Having small spaces is great, cause no need for anyone but self. Drama still happens sometimes, though. Yeah, that's understandable. 78. Getting there. Only 2 more. Alright, I believe the up access is over here. What you got for me? Aquamarine. Alright. Pretty sure it's, yep, right here. Like, I distinctly remember the Dance Macabre being here. Honeymoon over here. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can make that jump. Hey, pal, what you doing? From a wholesale district for dolls and toys. Odin has set up shop in the toy district. Okay. Alchemist? Type 10. What does Type 10 have? Type 10. Revival Chant, Patra, Mediaharan, Abyssal Mask. Revival Chant is good, but the price of it is ridiculous, so I don't use it. Summons one ally at full HP, effective on incapacitated members as well. This is it. This is your only option for summoning charms. Whatever they're called in the previous one. Summoning stones. Which were basically Sam's Recarm plus add to party. Alternatively, you can get it for this, but it costs you like 80 MP to use. If you have the full suite, I think. Yeah, no, it's extremely costly, which is, I mean, fair? But also... Look, I am made to destroy. I am here to break things. Yeah, it's definitely rough on the hands. Ooh. Cool. Juice box.
This'll do.
What you got for me? Wind. Alright. I can do wind. There we go. 20. Did not get a big one. Alright. One could have hoped. 20 is still 20. But yeah, I have definitely noticed rapid doing is a little difficult. So far, my trick to avoid hand burnout is using right click. Doc's advice works even casually. Alright, we lived in caves, and then we built caves. We never actually go back into the caves. Caves are terrible and bad for you. Never go in the cave. Man was never meant to be in the caves, and we were never meant... we were never meant to be in them. It has done horrible things for us. Yeah, we're down to 20 more. I have almost all 200, friend. Once I finish Entry and Odyssey 1, I will take a break from that by playing some Dragon Quest instead. Since I have 1+2 to get through. I am curious what the HD changes are for those games. Unlike 3, I have actually played those, so I know I do recognize differences. I'll at least know some things that are different, at least. One of these days I'll end up streaming Dragon Quest 7. It'll just be an entire year-long event at that point. Like, if you thought one thing happened on stream, on some of these, you're in for a time on Dragon Quest 7. Alright. Did not work out. Okay, come on. I've heard about you. I see you will eat the world whole. Maybe I join you. You know what? Sure. Have a card. I don't use these enough. Also, I just don't want to find out what it's like to be on the end of guaranteed crits. Power punch at almost full health. I just don't need that in my life. It's fine. The thing that has me curious is that there's the Dragon Quest VII remake? They're doing like an actual remake and not just like a like an update, 3D update of the game, which had its own some like handful of changes, but like it was more or less just the same thing, a little different. Because it sounds like Reimagining is doing different things with it. Power with low health is more damage. No, power is high health, more damage. Yeah, the more remaining HP the user has, the stronger the attack. Power punch is medium to severe, so that's basically catastrophe at full health. I don't need to get hit with that. But yeah, Dragon Quest VII is on that list because it is an actually pretty interesting game. My only problem with it is that, like, we're gonna end up hitting the point where the grind has to happen. it is extremely that kind of game. Which is very funny because you don't ever actually grind for, like, this. Contrary to the way most Dragon Quest games work. You pretty explicitly just grind for, like, job points. You do the Final Fantasy V thing for a good chunk of the game where you're just, like, trying to get more job points. You're picking fights in specific areas to get dog points. Not dog points, job points. I saw Doggo Spout and just went dog points, yeah. Yeah, no, 7 has that problem as well. The problem with the 7 remake is that it basically, job points scale upwards. They basically max out at like 4 per combat or something. It's a very tiny amount. And it also, not only does it scale up based on the combat, but it also scales up based on combat and your level. So if your level is higher than the bad man's, but then at a certain point in the story, the game just stops applying that system. So you end up with the situation where, like, there's no reason to fight the endgame enemies. So you just go back to, like, what was it, the sea zone? It was like an underwater section that happens, like, right before the big plot twist in the story. So you end up going back to there. If you go back there, there's some weak enemies that are easy to destroy. So you can grind them, but they are at the initial, like, they're the first thing that shows up in the... Your job points are... they're like the first fight where job point, like, level cap doesn't apply. So you just kind of go back and just punch seahorses in the face until everyone's at the right job level that you want them to be at. Which, yeah, as you can tell, is not the best plan. Also, that game introduced monster job. Well, actually, it didn't introduce them, but it did. Actually, it might have. I don't know if the original 6 has monster jobs or not. I know they're in the DS remake, which is good. I like the DS remake from 6, but I don't remember if he's in... I don't remember if monster jobs are in that one or not. Oh, you're just down there. Okay. Power of perspective. I believe they were the first version? Yeah, I don't remember if they're in the Super Nintendo version or not. But that game has 2 of them, I think. I know one of them's Dragon, because it gives you Fire Breath, and Fire Breath is good. Breathe Fire on Badmans turns out to be a pretty consistently useful ability. Especially when it scales up to your health. Your health stat. Which, if you just put that on somebody chunky, ta-da, you have 3 damage. 3 AoE damage that you don't have to worry about the scaling on. But yeah, in Dragon Quest 7, you get like actual, like, jobs that turn you into monsters. Oh, I needed you. Great winning move, Thin Air. Yeah, so in 7 Remake anyway, there's a good mixture of moves that you want. Because Thin Air isn't always going to win, but, like, silly rock move will as well. There's, boulder toss is good in that one. Boulder toss is terrible in HD remake, but it's good in that one. Basically any of the AoE physical moves are just great. They will do you legwork of the highest caliber.
Take this!
Alright, there we go. We have enough for guitar. Alright. Yep. Alright, 390. So we're missing juice box and a demon. Doing some of the cleanup here first before we go jump into the next boss fight. It is a scary one, but it's not as scary as the original. I just kind of smoked my way through this fight originally, so not too worried about this one. Mostly just being prepared for physical attacks and not having electric weakness. Resistance kind of doesn't matter. This one. Up down here. I can probably drop off. This was the wrong move. Two spots up there. At least get the juice box, and then we'll go deal with the fight. This one should be easier. I can probably actually handle Beelzebub right now if I want, but... Here... For that. Delicious knowledge. Gimme, gimme. Ah, okay, that's how you get it. Okay, I see. Okay, so we want to drop down to the same place, basically. And make a different... It's very slurpy for something that looks very crunchy. I have a mind part. I literally just like mapped it out and then mentally fell out of my head. Where I need to be. I saw the drop down point and then went, oh yeah, I can get there. Okay. Alright. Grimoire box, what you got for me? Pots. I gotta use a gem roll for that. Black would like a talk. It basically just needs to drop down to where that amalgam was. Yeah, I'm gonna need them if I want a couple of key players. It's down here. Here it is. Gotcha. That took a little too long, but we got there. $184. Getting there. 16 more. So let's grab our goods and then let's go punch Zeus in the face. Zeus and or Odin. I mean, we could see him previously. That's just... helps me keep track of it. Alright, what's our buddy Law moving at? Alright. Somebody else. Oh, Hydra. I need to get rid of Hydra at this point. It's not doing it for me. I'm sorry, Learning, but I don't need you. Maybe Norn Essence has something nice. I think it has, candy on it. Yeah, Luster Candy, Null Light, Fizz Block. Nothing particularly bad on it. I think I really need to eat right now, though. Just because Fizz Block is not going to save me. For what's to come. Alright, first things first, let's eat the final garrison. Let's have maximum slots. Alright. Ruler's hospitality up to 50%. Don't really need. Against Summon is nice. Dread. Dread is good. Potent Apparel. 100 Favor. I think I'm just gonna go for...
You wish...
Unyielding Will.
You wish...
Raise Transcendence.
You wish to learn...
Constant Vigilance. Let's go for the Magatsuhi skills. I have all my E ability unlocks already. Yep, random debuff is nice. Love to start all combats with Intimidate. Very handy. Right, skills. I wanted to give myself something. Anybody that has it that I don't mind eating? You? Yeah, you don't really have anything I care that much about, so. I'm not really doing any of the post-game, like, any of the... I'm not gonna bash my head over the Fiend. I will probably give it a shot. Roaring Soul's mandatory for that fight. But I can at least easily replace that. You know, so for the time being, I want Murderous Glee, and then I will swap out Elusive Eclipse for my almighty Pleroma. Murderous Glee is just greatly increases crit rate.
How is this?
You know, so our free Cubel can crit more often, which is very important. Atropus, yes, we need you. You are required. Ufu and Light. Dark Reduction, so it's fine. Take it. Madoon, Spirit Drain, Pixel Mask.
Is this deep? Aha.
Oh.
We strive in the Lord's holy name.
Well, that is an unexpected changeover. Due credit, it gave me a +6 to levels. Yeah, that was a beneficial mutation. Not really what I wanted, though. I kind of wanted Atropos for a specific reason, but okay.
Indeed.
Alright, Camille. Nullifier. That's fine. I will take that over Rampage. I don't give a shit about Rampage. Garuda... Fenrir. I can recruit Fenrir's. Mitra... I can almost have our boy Thor almost in here. Appreciate the 3 design. A little more interesting than the older style, like generic Viking man. As funny as a scaled onesie is. Good Black, Yatsukarasu, and Fuki. Actually, I can do some funny things with him like that. It means I'm eating a healer, though. Wait, what does Righteous Cross do? When the action power lowers all foes' stats to the minimum for 3 turns when an ally becomes incapacitated. Right. Very funny. I'll take Impaler's Animus. Critical Zealot, Abyssal Mask. Technomachia. Not White, Draco, Strike. So.
Is this demon?
Grab Kresnik.
I am Kresnik. It is an honor.
Oh, is it full moon?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll do it. Mist Rush. Defeat physical. Honestly, I just like Brightblade and Technomachia because they're high crit chance. Elliot, don't really care. Mana 8, don't care. Russian Alucard. Yeah, he's basically Russian Alucard, yeah. Slovakian, my bad. I know they were in that area. Region. Hazel. I need Luchessa, so I'm not gonna use her yet. Can I do reverse compendium? Epichesis. Ortho. Yeah, here we are. It's fine. You can do Matar Kaja, Beast Eye, Angbreaker, whatever.
Is this demon to your life?
Alright, there's a reason that I'm trying to get all of them, because we have the side quest for Norn. Very specifically, I want the 3 of them. Because you need all 3 of them to do the quest.
Will you summon a demon?
Give me Clotho. Fusion, Vimpadek Make, Nahobiho. Do it. I would like friend. For me, Ice Draco Strike. We have Storm Draco Strike, Mortal Jihad. Let's see. You don't need Concentrate. None of the resists I want. Alright, that's fine. We'll take Resist Fire, Hellish Mask, and Ice Aroma.
Is this demon to your life?
Negaton. Restore. Honestly, I kind of probably want that more than like Critical Aura. Because at least he can like hit weaknesses. There's a couple of those that he can actually do. I had Compendium Fusion. Hydra. Is there anything I can do with Hydra to make Hydra better? Oh, Ice Caster. I cannot make Garulu yet. Fenrir. Frenzy Chomp, Bloody Clee. Resist Ice would be good on you, but... Okay, that actually would be good. I would take that. Pierce Armor, Frenzy Chomp. Knife, Bloody Clee, Resist. Right, you have all the adepts. I think Resist Ice instead of that Pierce Armor.
Is this
It does not have any fire bonuses,
this
so
demon to your liking?
that. Like, I'm sorry, Hydra, you rule, but also, like, it's not working. You don't really need Abyssal Mask, honestly. The thing I'm worried about on you doesn't exist. Poison Adept. Electric, and I'm also going to do the tiny thing for you. Is there we go. Greatly increases effects of poison.
How is this?
There we go. Alright, so we have all three of the gals. We have Camael. We have the Naho Biho. We have Kresnik. Alright. We could fuse Norn, but I'm gonna hold off. Because again, we have other things to do. Okay. I'm good. Abelis, I don't want. Who is also a threat. You. What else has. Mott. Forget, do you have the thing? Mott is weak to electric though. Damn. Whatever. Might do. This fight should be pretty doable. Alright, I don't know what the head, and we'll find out up ahead. I suggest we prepare first. Yeah. Hey, Odin. Good to see you again.
Well, well. So you're the Nahobino whose name is on everyone's lips. You should know Bethel has
Again,
ordered
voiced by
your death.
Keith Silverstein.
I usually don't care to follow the Angel's orders. Yet neither can I simply ignore your claim to rule. Answer me this, Nahobino. What lies in your heart as you seek the throne? When you look upon the denizens of this world, do you see hope or despair?
I'm not really seeing much of either at the moment. Kind of looking past everything at the moment.
Fair enough. Either way, it is a god's right to vie for the throne. So be it. Here and now, let us prove who is worthy of rule.
The hell are you trying to pull, Odin? I'm not just gonna let you have all the fun.
Oh hey, it's our buddy Zeus. We were looking for that guy.
Here for
We
the
needed to
keys,
stab him.
boy? Lucky you. The All-Father and I will grant you a real clash of the gods. You want to see what happens to fools who dare to cross Bethel? Come face your end.
Come on, you're not even committed to the bit. You're like the first guy to fuck off. I know for a fact you're not committed to the bit, man. Alright, so between the two, I believe Zeus is scarier. Don't remember what Odin has. They both are basically the same thing. The only primary difference between the two is that Zeus has nastier attacks and also a almighty inflicts charm. And Panther, he has 3 unique moves. So yeah, he has the Karunos, which is Pierce Electric, strength-based electric that does pierce. He has Pantere, which is physical AoE and also reduces defense. And then Glint, Maddening Glint, which is positive chance of charm or confusion, one or the other. And is also almighty, so you can't block it. And Vuxil, he really has is Thunder Rain, which isn't even unique. And he has Gungnir. Gungnir is Severe physical with Pierce. High crit rate? I think it's high crit rate. Oh, right. I'm not sure where I left tile up here, but that's fine. My safest option is to just not get hit. Yeah, Pontus Spain, that's it.
This ends here.
Ow. Okay, Pontus Spain also does attack reduction. Attack and defense, yeah. I forgot how disgustingly rude that ability is. Probably a mistake, but for now it's an AoE attack, so it'll do the trick. I'm actually just gonna have you guard this turn.
Be still. I will heal you.
Aja, and then buff. Alright.
Now then, how's this?
Go, that's why we guarded. Alright, let's go.
Watch this.
Alright, now we finally get to use Marakumo. What if laser with sword and also a big raging torrent? 4,000 damage. I think we just doubled our previous best, so, you know, as you do. Your dog gets zoo moves. Alright. 100's pretty good. Oh, what, 2 grand? 2,700. Yeah, yeah, 2,700. Mirage Assailment. It can inflict them with Mirage, so. Nice. Which it did. That's the good shit. Also damage on Zeus.
Behold, my power.
Nice.
Feast your eyes.
Nice. Oh, that's so good. Latiolabulus, you're doing me some real solids here, buddy.
Destroy.
I'm gonna change Tau out with... Dogmobile. Dogmobile not spooky. Alright. Alright. That should get you off my plate. There we go. Alright. I've assassinated Zeus and turned him into goop. Kresnik does not care. You could do... Yeah, alright. Like, it's not even worth trying to do anything funny here. Like, that's just... No, he was doing Hades Blast. Okay, I thought you were gonna go near me. 1,000 damage, free damage! That's how we take those. Alright. Spooky Dogmobile is finally punished. Alright.
Let's go.
Resnick's doing me a good job here.
Give me a challenge.
Alright, I think everyone here is basically immune to electric except Kresnik. Fine.
Take this.
Good idea. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm... I'm holding off for a turn for a reason. He has charge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Enduring Soul. Alright, let's go for it now. I didn't want that charge on me. Alright. I appreciate your sacrifice, Hayataro. Enduring Soul is still standing. Alright. The fact that you get MP on this regen is it's just way too much. That might be a tiny bit, but it also goes to double and you get 32 when it maxed. It's just a lot. Alright.
I shall assist you.
Feast your eyes.
Fine. He's 72. He's like 3 levels under Beelzebub. Guzmak's doing me some goddamn legwork. The man is not letting up. There we go. Get free Q-Gold. Alright. We have avenged the Dogmobile. Alright, you take that. Keep adding to strength.
Hell of a fight, boy. That's a loss I can accept.
More readily than Bethel will, I suspect. Much as they'll object, the keys of benevolence and harmony are yours.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, they just give you both of them at once here.
Well, go on. Now that you've clobbered us, hurry up and get that last key.
Dan Zeus lives to tell another tale. Right. Cheaper for me to do heals. At least partially. Who wants to talk? Tsukiyami. Oh, okay. Free stats. I'll take that. Hi, he finally decided to sit down. Suppose gathering these keys for the Temple of Eternity could be seen as a sort of rite of passage. And the keys means testing our conviction, clashing with all the ideas, sorts of opposing forces and ideologies. If we prove that we have the resolve to overcome that, we prove our worthiness to remake the world. If you ever lose your way, look to that conviction. There, you should find strength to press forward. Alright, free stats. Let's see. Is trailing behind.
Young man. I'm counting on you.
Our buddy Tsukuyomi cannot do his job. Although if you can't do it as Tsukuyomi, then who can you do it as? Because, like, if we have to do this together, like, you know. Did Atsuta just, like, feed you full control or something? Then that's what makes it. Did not work. Alright. Alright, so, first things first. I am not incredibly flammable. Alright, cool. I have a group of dudes and they are not entirely flammable. Good. This is important. What are you? I think you'll be good for this. Alright, let's go have a talk with Kronos. I'm sure he'll never do anything terrible, and make us regret any choices we've made. He was a powerful demon, who was once even chief god. His actions are far from predictable. Keep your guard up, just in case. I do not remember what level he is. So we might just get entirely own-zoned here. How goes the matter with Zeus? I've beaten Zeus. His vexing presence has indeed disappeared. Very good. Now, as promised, your reward. Fire Sutras. And some XP.
Indeed.
Catastrophe. Ooh. That's kind of just better than Power Punch. That is severe all the time. I suppose that is good enough, and it seems that Zeus still has no interest in that throne. I heard that he once surrendered the throne to the provincial god called Baal. Ah. Well, thanks to you, my heartburn has subsided. I will consider this result favorable for the time being. I must say, I have taken something of an interest in you. You consider becoming my son. You're already such an obedient child. That's weird. This is your reward. You should take advantage of my offer. For such an honor seldom presents itself. Now, my child, become my sustenance. Yeah, alright, he did the thing. Alright, Kronos. Now we have to murder Kronos. Return back to Hades 2. Alright. 73, alright, yeah, he's on the same wavelength. That's fine. I don't remember exactly what you have in your arsenal. I don't think he has any unique abilities. No, he does not. He has Ragnarok and Trisagion. Okay. He does have something rude on us, which is Agadyne plus Pierce. Alright. Price of Prosperity. Slight HP recovery to all allies when an ally becomes incapacitated. Okay, so irrelevant to this fight. Cool. Good to know. And, I mean, of course he has Eat Whole. I mean, why wouldn't he? Strikes me as obligatory. I'm just gonna go for that. Alright. Let's go, Ham. Alright. Tempest. There are chunks of Jack Bafula floating around in the corner. It's great. Gets 3 turns by himself. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of doing out there. Alright, already kind of chunking through him at least. Big drink. Gotta do the thing. I'm using it because, yeah, again, it also boosts from crits. Nice. You have access to Trisagion. I don't need to find out. Oh, Knockabout. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I thought you were gonna do the scary thing. Fine that you didn't, mind you. And I dodge again. Nice. Alright. We'll hold for a turn. Yeah, it's go good. Nice. Alright.
You ready?
Let's go. Oh, I forgot to charge. If I knew I was gonna dodge, I would just charge first. Somebody had a lot of fun with this. It's up there with the Ride Owl, Jack Frost as well. I was just kind of curious to see if I can get anything off of that. You will not eat whole, please, and thank you. Nearly there. Be able to do it. Nice. There we go. Eat shit, Grandpa. Alright. Saturn's essence acquired. Yeah. Defeated by my own child. Perhaps such fate is inevitable. Alright. Vile Saturnus. He's not even deity, he's just a vial. Not even good enough for deity. Gotta call him a vial. Don't goo at me. Alright, 185 Neiman is, I think, enough to talk to Gustav to get something interesting.
Welcome. Nice work.
Two gospels.
Very nice.
3 large glory
Nice
crystals.
work.
Alchemy's
Very
essence.
nice.
And 3 battle suit. Oh, full suture set. Ooh, ho, ho, prizes. We want
Look
those. Alright, I forget what's the last set? 3 Soma. I don't really care. 4 glory crystals and 4 bombs.
needed.
Alright. I am gonna
Look and
buy a stack of these. I'm a little short-staffed on them.
say.
Give me these and these.
Say thanks. Look and say thanks. Needed. Oh.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to
Well, we're
do that. I got a big juice box. I'm watching him run in the air because I just locked him in there. Nice.
welcome to the world.
15 train guys loose in the world. Yeah, I gotta wrangle them in. Might start like a public service or something. Alright, so... Miracles. Got all those. Fire and Covenant.
You wish to.
I'll take that and
You wish to learn it. You wish.
articulate discourse.
You wish. No.
I need 10 more for that. Okay. So... Right, before I worry about fusions... side quests. Rock and roll, I can report... Goddess of Fate, here we are. 67... High point in Moto Asa... This Asakusa... I think it's... Is it over here? Or is it in that... yard over here? That's Marisi. I'm not ready for. Oh, there was a meme in there and I missed. Ugh. No, I missed a few at the pond. That's Mother Harlot. I don't remember what that is. Alright. That might be it. either here or here. Alright, well, we got 2 levels on us and a better arrangement bring us up, so we should be good for fighting Fly Bastard. Move, and probably fine for this. Oh no, because he's weak to ice. Green exclamation mark in the middle of the map. Is that the one I'm looking for? Okay. Yes. Okay. I will go to Wayno. I appreciate that. Alright. Good if I have to actually land on the roof though. Yeah, probably only accessible via the roof there. Means we can get there from here by going up. Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. Alright, I gotta take the long way then. What? 85%, we should be good. In fact, don't have to do murder every time. Just most of the time. Then yeah, we can go up through here. We're gonna go up and then down the slide and put it up the jump. Yeah, I completely missed the Norn quest on my first playthrough. Vengeance. Like I missed the path again here. There basically wasn't any information on any of the extra quests at any point. Alright. Back when I started playing this, because I got it day one. Well, it needs to stop being inordinately punchable. Being 90% punchable face is kind of a problem for him. Save here so that I actually play down and also do myself too. Me too electric. Yeah. I can in fact just reload if I beans the jump. Nice thing about being able to save wherever you want. Definitely an advantage. That's right there. I think I can take a step here.
Young man,
This is where Norn will appear. If you wish to summon Norn, alright, bring in your party. Alright. They need the sisters, you do. I was having a mind fart on that. I forgot that they're the only, like, 3 quests in the game that work like this. Atropos, you know, yeah, all, I think, 3 of the special quests that are like that function like that as well.
a moment.
Let's summon Norn.
Elegant!
Well done bringing this all together. Going to borrow Norn's power, the real test has only just begun, boy.
Well, phew.
Great, we need to prove our worth to Norn to get her to recognize our might. I have been waiting for your inevitable arrival. Albino, union of knowledge and life. You are burdened with a great destiny that can defeat even the mightiest gods of Asgard. Mankind is made a mockery by fate. In their hubris, the gods mock the will of fate. But you, who are both man and god, should do neither of those things. Yes, you are the transcendent one, fated to know the true nature of destiny. We are destiny itself. What you now see before you is the dual aspects of destiny. One shall see to your victory. The other shall bring defeat. Don't be afraid, we are with you. Aiden, Loki, yeah. There's Aiden and Loki to fight Thor. And then you need Finn and Cuckoo Lane to meet up. And there's one with the Yoshitsune as well. I don't remember the details on his. Alright, 3 Deces and a man. Oh, you guys are weak to like physical, right? Present should be good here then.
Your turn. Go.
Do I need to change an Atropos here? What do you got? I can use.
Just you.
Fine. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. I know the problem with these guys. You gotta kind of lock them down pretty hard.
Watch this.
Guarantee that you are dead.
Take this.
Fine. Let's get Tal here for light. Somebody who's immune to light.
Oh, fate. Oh, fate.
That's problems. No.
Are you ready?
Physical barrier. I can change you out. No.
Let's go.
I just have to hope I wake up. Actually, I have a thing. I have a solution for this problem.
Come.
No. Alright, next turn we will go for the swing here. It was a bit more than 10k on that. It's like 60, I think. Still... Oh, 10k flat health. 7 might per bit, my bad. I was like, it should be 1600. Go. You have been panned. Alright. fine with this. It means that we at least get there at, we can at least get at them with physicals now. That's fine. I like the big explosion in the air. It reminds me of a ogre battle. The flare blast back attack. Flare note. Flare note is just a big fire orb. Summons in the air and then like kind of warbles a bit and explodes. A bit of nostalgia there for me. Yeah, good block fine. I can swap camera at this point. Titania should be fine here. Tanya.
How about this?
This is it.
I'm gonna change you out for... Honestly, he'll do.
Your turn. Go.
The lad'll do. Not his best move, but make it work. There you go. Hitting the weakness.
How about this?
Walk. Alright. Nice.
This'll do.
Alright, that should do it. Not quite. Alright. There we go. Lord in the Moria shall abide by the fated outcome. I have ascertained your power.
Yes.
Coin engraved with the image of the goddess of fates on both sides is now in your hands. What awaits hereafter is alteration of cosmic providence. Let me just ask one thing. What is destiny to you? I think it's something that finds you. Something that you need to push through. Fuck it. Destiny is the thread that entangles and entwines, and one must struggle to escape. Blindly in the string becomes a stranglehold.
Feel.
Alright. Those who are bound are able to untangle the thread. Or it may be someone's design. Do not forget this. The goddess smiles upon you. Low poly toes just in frame.
Let me see.
How far have things been decided when it comes to leading you as a goddess? Even if we tread completely different paths, I may have guided you like this anyway. People might call that fate, but I'd like to think of it as a blessing. After all, people live their lives while lost without purpose. I'm not lost now. I know what it is I should do. But maybe my guidance is only extra pressure on you. I am sorry, but this is something only you can do. So, please, believe in me, and in your own ideals. If you do that, I'm sure that you'll see a future that shines brightly for you too. Goddess of Fate. The Spy Scope. Alright, this is the one, like, reusable item I wanted. That I actually care about. More than any other in particular. Spy Scope. Infinite reusable spyglass. We don't need to buy spyglasses anymore, we just have infinite use item. So, I never really have to worry about missing out on a dude. Mitama, if I, you know, end up changing my mind. Or being forgetful. You're on the ground? Are you on the ground or are you up in the air? You're up above. Alright. Oh, you're on the ground. We're dedicated to search inside desolate building like this. Yeah, gotta get our prizes. They are, in fact, important. I'm not too worried about all the random items, but I am interested in the meanings. Wow. Means that jump. Right. Tsunushi's essence. Alright. Over. Forget if I can get up from here or not. I have to jump from there. Okay. For the time being, while we're in town, we should go that out. I should be able to handle Beelzebub by now. I can probably deal with Finn McCool too. Alright. Theoretically, anyway. Let's go make Norn.
Hey!
I don't need 3 of them taking up space in my inventory.
Well,
Alright, Meteorama. Let's see. On. You're gonna have luster candy, so you don't really need those. Boon boost, yes. Magic or beast eye, please. Team Marita, what do you got? Magic arm, null light. All pretty solid stuff.
Is this deep?
Alright, so we got Norn. That is reminding me that I forgot to do a thing. Theoretically, I should have access to it. Lakshmi has it. Bahaki has it. This has it. Okay, you're the cheapest of the set that has it, so... Boom boost.
How is this?
There we go. Give her an extra turn, so that's 4 turns for each for Saki Sakura. Alright.
Are you registered?
Alright. We can make Seth and we can make Mara finally. Nebros, and Ananta. Moloch and Andromelech. Surper's Ambition. Magic attacks may become critical hits when a tyrant or snake demon is present on either side of the battle. Interesting. Infantine Ricochet. Increases damage dealt when repelling an attack based on the number of weaknesses the user has. Say stop punching yourself, the ability, which fair enough. Gotta use oops all Norn. We can make Futsunushi at least. This Fizz Pluroma, Hades Blast. Not a bad combo. Rapid Pressure is also another one of those annoying ones. Just oops lower all evasion for all allies and foes. Yeah. Baden. Let's see. Chance of insta-kill when striking, weakness, or landing a crit. Like, just all crits have chance to insta-death is just very spicy. Dominion. Take Dominion later. I was just gonna buy support mastery
You wish.
as well at this point.
Return.
Time to save. Alright. There we go. I think I'm also at a pretty good level to do the dragon as well. I remember beating him at like 60. So, because the level scaling isn't as aggressive, that was my big, like, test of the level scaling in this game. And I went and managed to do... Yeah, that'll make that easy. Then went and did the big dragon early, and that worked out. Blade is a powerful motivator sometimes. There's a demon over here. It is underneath me. Alright. There we go. 3 crit gems. Resist physical. Alright. I think that over Draco Strike. That's my ticket. Alright. 1 Fafnir essence. Exit my masterpiece with a dragon hilt. Now not even a dragon will be able to stop it. Thanks. Alright. To rock and or roll. Oh, I see the meme. There's one over here too, so let's grab that one first. Alright, I see you over here. Go. Grab the one downstairs. Yeah, it's fine. Horses are fake, so. At least you're not allowed to ride something that isn't real. Alright, let's go grab the couple over at the pond, and then I will go fight a dragon. I think that's the plan. You down here? Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, appreciate it. Gotta make checking every corner worth doing, you know? Like, this always feels bad to take the wrong path and find out there's nothing in there. I mean, at least that friggin' Odyssey just murders you for it. It's fine. Just another empty hole that you stumbled into. It's an empty hole for an FOE to show up in. The one over there. And it is off to Dragon Town. Probably get Mega Dialone to death. It's like, you know, not my worst decision. Alright, bye Pascal. See you up there. Yeah. Somehow survived that.
You wish to die?
I think I need to amend to Walmu's agility. I mean, I have to do that here. Just keeps missing. What is your agility? Yeah, your agility is terrible. Your whole stat block is awful. Alright. Also... And Calamity Sutra. No, that's the wrong one. Actually, yeah, that's fine. A little extra. The one I want is structure. Alright, dark. I want to do. Go. And I got the grimoires, so.
Indeed.
Murderous Glee. That's not very useful for you. Alright.
Pardon me?
You know what I need to upgrade? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I see where I Oh, wait, we can do ourselves a favor here. Hello, best friend.
Listen.
Hey,
Indeed.
Homobarian. I will take that over Hamon. The Enduring Soul, I'm not worried about on you. Poison Master instead of Poison Adept. Alright, there we go. 3 level ups. Here. Oh, all 3 of them are right there for recruitment. I figured out yet, even what left of those who no return to be Nahobino. Bad, huh? They're humans who have had their knowledge extracted. Atrophied little guys. Should not leave for them. There you are. Yeah. Love to exploit little guys for healing relics. And I think it was just the gold up here. Here, right? We can get the... And then over here. Put them on top of the building. On top of it. We'd be able to access by going up the path here. Got a Queen Mab Essence. There you go. That's why I missed you over there. You got loads of electronics. I wonder what for. Any good stuff. I think the access point is over here. No. That's actually the exit. In fact, quite wrong. Getting sidetracked on going to deal with the side quest. Here we are. $196. There are 4 humans left. Worry about them in a bit. For now. Please not Odaiba. Oh no, I'm wrong. We also need to do a bit of the DLC demons soon too. I think we can do most of them, or most of them open up at like 70 or something. Alright, it's probably fine. It's hard to be thorough with the saving. Ah, it seems you've defeated all 4 gods. As promised, I will grant your wish. 1 dragon talent. And a level up. All multi-hit moves from all allies will deal the max amount of hits for 1 turn. And Cardinal Deity Periapt, which will be, the four of them. Increases damage when striking a target's weakness for all allies for 1 turn. Omegatoki exploit is just reminding me of the Kill James Bond thing. The, James Bond uses his heavy move and he uses all of his power gauge to activate exploit vulnerability. Or exploit disability, I should say. There we go. Alright. I believe it is best to continue to the final trial. Sure. Alright. Level 70, okay. A bit less than I remembered. It's fine by me. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna wait until next turn. I don't remember exactly what you have. Sleep to dark. Dark, sleep, and fog. Okay.
Here.
Alright. Ah, good time for that. Bad time for that.
Watch this.
I don't like that you have that. Anyway, something, I'm a Dragon Slayer, so let's go for it. Nice. Alright. That's cheating. You summon 2 friends, and then they also get to activate on the Katoki critical. Rude. There we go. I could sense your fiery passion through our crossing blades. If you were to become king, then perhaps conquering this chaotic world is possible. As promised, I shall lend you my strength. 80 grand. I'll take that. I can now fuse Hong Long. Do not hesitate to summon me when you require my aid. Hello, Scaly Noodle would like to have a conversation. Alright. That's handled. Oh, we need to go deal with him. Alright, and Mercy's, yeah, 78. Yeah, there's a reason I wasn't touching Mercy. Alright, let's go deal with the Bull God. We need to deal with her in order to get access to the other side quest. But he is healthy. And then another harlot should be doable now too. Just making sure. The previous god, or the current one who died. He's not current anymore. I am deity Baal. I am the ruler of gods. There is none more fit to rule than I. Now the charlatan who deigns to be a creator now gone, I must take my return as a Nahabino. It's time to reclaim my throne. Now, Nahabino, you possess the right, no, the divinity to rule. Divinity of the Bull God to inherit Baal. Not only that, you'll be reborn as a Nahabino. I already am one, so very favorable indeed. But that's why the charge I give you is your soul of a Nahabino. Even more fortunately, your soul can be reshaped to serve my own. That's how well suited you are. Now it is time. I shall permit you to become my soul. Matters not that you aren't my other half. Abandon that useless demon and serve the soul of a true king. Alright. Foolish, but as it stands, we cannot forge a pact. I have no choice. I shall have to torture you until you offer your soul willingly. Only be one throw. Yeah, that's fine. Friendship ended with Tsukuyomi. Now Ball is new best friend. He does have Pantomime. Not in this game, I think, but in some of the games. Yep, there's the Ishtar track. Fine. Less fine. That's fine if these plants wait a turn. Fine. The soundtrack continues to be very good. continue to enjoy forming Rube Goldberg machines for assholes. I don't think so. Yeah, wow. We just bullied the shit out of you. You're gonna die from the poison? I desperately want him to die from the poison, because that would be very funny. Not quite. A debuff from something. Probably doesn't have any effects that can integrate a turn, though. It was defense.
Destroy!
All's acid. Possible. I am the ruler of gods. How could I be defeated? Beelzebub. If only I had that power, I would not have fallen here. Damn you, Lucifer. Where is it? Where did you hide it? There's you. I know where Beelzebub is. I know where Balzebul is. Alright, Omegatoki charge. All charge effects will remain for all allies until the next turn. Which is very strong. Alright. What's that? I've been a bit at the fairy village. I gotta swing down that way anyway, so I guess it works out. So let's head over that way. Actually, is there... Actually... Oh, is it? It's upstairs. Still probably faster to go that way, then. An extra cash on it, I suppose. Yeah, I should be able to recruit Neveros as well. 2 minions in my path here. Here you are.
Say!
So closer to the train tracks. Again, they continue to be train guys. You train guys remain free. Please. Here. Go cash this in.
It's finally here! Let the harvest begin!
You defeated the former ruler of this world. An extraordinary grand harvest. You deserve a bountiful reward. Ah, a gospel. I got 2 level ups for this fight. Alright, nice. with that, there are no other obstacles in my way. Say. No, never mind. I'm sorry to bother you. I just remembered I have some urgent business, so I must be going now. Good day to you. Congratulations on your murder. Not you being murdered, you murdering someone else. It's fine. This way. I gotta go. Use box. Yeah. Alright.
Here.
Wind. Once I have access to... Well, actually, I do have access to Tristation. What's wrong with... I'm like, wait a second, I can do Tristation. I have that in my access. Because, yeah, I usually give her Tristation. My problem, that's my solution to problems. You just give her one attack, and it's one attack that always works. I'm like, oh, wait a second. Chronos had it. That painting of Saturn devours his son has it. $98. There's 2 left. That one and that one's easy. Last I missed that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that real quick.
Well,
You don't need Agadine, I just give you Trisation. Full Hygia, Spirit Drain, Heal Paroma. Okay. I probably don't really need Hellish Mask on you, considering I'm not getting, like... I'm not really doing the post-game, like, fancy stuff. Honestly, you're probably okay without Hellish Mask. I have a decent selection of resists, so...
how is this?
Alright, there we go. Now she may slam dunk with the spicy basketball. Here's a compendium.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Return.
Actually, I feel like I'm just at this point just gonna do this. Well, eat my palms. First things first. I'm gonna give you a handful of those. There we go. I mean, I have to use her regularly, so may as well try and squeeze the most out of it. Alright, let me go to Ueno Park. Yeah, I actually probably should give him more. He kind of needs them. agility went from like 37 to 67. Alright. You should at least upkeep with... Yeah, he's meeting up with everybody else at this point. Faster than anyone else. He's at least not gonna keep missing anymore in the regular. 'Cause that has been frustrating. Guy who needs to murder things keeps not missing his murders. Actually, I think I want to check on him real quick. Essences... the Agrit Essence I ate earlier had it. Oh, Scotty's has it. Scotty's actually has 2 of the ones I want. Yeah, let me do that real quick then. Falls passive if we can see it.
Welcome.
Ah, yes, I will pull that up. I can probably see it from Reverse Compendium. Raise the Specialty Fusion. All. Cannot, but I can probably see it from the Analyze menu. Our buddy Lamu. Buddy. Built of Ruin. Mudobarian. Bufubarian. Toxic Spray. Spirit Drain. Health Thrusts. Fire. Mako Jamon is, yeah, Mako Jamon is very tempting for Brave Blade. Keep Brave
How
Blade
is
for now, I
this?
guess.
Are you registered?
Register them.
Return.
And check. Analyze, boss fights. Oh. Hammer of Judgment. When a user receives a stat debuff, add 1 press turn at the start of the user's next turn. Ah, well, there you go. Yeah, so that was caused by Lamu doing Toxic Spray. Good catch. I did not notice that because I was just bullying him too hard. Yeah, that is a good turnaround ability, actually. Odin's is... yeah, greatly increases damage of next strength-based attack when you switch. Basically gives you a free extra second flavor of charge effect when you swap. And Herchaos is... raises users' electrics, attacks, accuracy, and crit rate based on the number of allies in the stock. So, more volume of dudes you have, the better he is. But he doesn't even have Karunios on this setup. He does have Madness Glint, which is the thing that scares me. Alright. Cool. Heal or Confusion, that was it. Hence the scariness of that is Seal more than anything on that. Dragon... Omegatoki effect will have multi-hit attacks damage increased. Which is funny because he doesn't really learn any. I mean, oh, again, other allies, but still. Alright. We got the Neiman. I can also...
Destroy!
explode your entire ass off. Anyway, hi, I don't think we've seen Trisagian yet. Spicy basketball. Let's to match up the Dragon God's Omega. Yeah, it is the combo with that. It's just that he doesn't learn any of those naturally. You're a new face in another world. Tell me, what kind of demon are you? I'm ready to do a harsh response. Confidence in my strength. I tested your magic. Sure. Nothing happened. I figured pacification would catch me here. It is almost shockingly white. Maintaining it's hard. I happen to have rather high standards myself. This discussion proves fruitful. Alright. What do you have here? Yeah, I guess you have some. Staggering amount of your life. 15,000 Maka. Let's see if you can do something else. Yeah, there we go. It's got some. I wants to have a conversation. Recruit Fallen Amberos. Noted neutral chaos creature. Noted chaos guy. Alright. I would like to have a conversation. Funny timing on that. Go. I should discuss the fine arts of demon negotiation. Or maybe just my preferences in demon selection. Carrying the demon that murdered her friend around. Well, actually, no, she didn't kill Tori. But, you know. No, he did. He was involved in the process, though, but didn't actually do it. Zeus got lightning, can destroy the whole universe. Yeah, scary. It's funny. Zeus wouldn't destroy the whole universe. I mean, there's actually a guy actively working to destroy the universe right now as we speak, but, you know. Topic of things in, movies too. The other guys are all, like, evil. It's all about having a balanced party with you, Tao. Also, I think Lucky is also... Yeah, she's light chaos. But not evil. Miles allegedly light law. Neutral. Yeah. Light neutral. Not much Sakia like killing, also Cameo. Yeah, Cameo's kind of big into that. Kono Sakia is... I mean, yeah, she did try to learn Murderous Glee. In your defense, yes. Forget if Ammon's quest opens up. For that or not. Okay, Ammon. I do enjoy his design. Yeah, we didn't get him in 3D initially, so this is actually also his first. Well, not in Vengeance in particular, but yeah. Because, yeah, this design for Ammon... Oh, you have to talk to him first. This design for Ammon came in for Strange Journey. And I enjoy the eye patterns. They're not actually eyes, but they're just like eye patterns on his body. That's a good one. Aaron's former sun god. Seeing as you were the one who defeated Konsu, I would like your help with something. I need to seek out Mithras and Astra. And then, I want you to crush them and take back the winged Suncrest. Oh yeah, I heard Konsu was looking for that. Only upon its return will I become a radiant being once more. Do this for me and I shall add my strength to your own. I mean, you're absolutely going to try and murder me, but yeah, I know where they're at. No, normally in the canon of creation, they show up at the entrance to the. They show up where you fight Ishtar. Is it? This might be the entrance point I'm looking for. Yes, it is. Here we are. Alright, tons of tourists rush during spring to see. Don't want to get drunk and cause trouble, though. Big no-no. Yeah, don't get drunk in the park. Anyway, 200 Miman. We have found all friends. There are no friends left to find.
You brought my very nice.
Soma, 4 large glory crystals, and +4 to all stats. Go. Found all the Memons. Also, cashing all this stuff. Putting on a big pile of stuff I can sell. Alright. And eat our crystals and bombs. I should give Lamu health incenses as well. Alright, those two are at least keeping up with some survivability. Let's let them.
Well,
Need them to be survivable. You know, they need to hold
Are you
up because they're
registered?
kind of my workhorses.
are you?
Go. All right. Miracles. First things
You
first.
wish to look.
Port 3, so charge costs even less. Oh boy, I'd love to save 2 MP for that. Okay, we got
You wish to.
Frugal Soul.
You
May
wish.
as well go for Stoma 2. And
You wish to.
Dread is plenty. Go for that. Something Metroid Dread is in Dream Docket. Alright. And right, because we got Nebros, we now have the first step in Beelzebub. Pierce armor, toxic spray, all electric. Dragon Eye, and
Is
Seeing it.
this demon?
Heal at 90. Yeah, he's 95. I mean, considering that he gives you double debilitate, I think it's fair he's 95. Double debilitate and, like, the highest damage dark type attack. Entirely fair that he's 95. Yeah, with semi-shot, I don't really need it. I do want Rongda at some point. I need Barong as well. I don't really need him either. Holding on to Ku for a side quest. Moloch and Endramelik. It's funny. Chance of Mara, high chance of charm, very high chance of insta-kill when target is afflicted with charm. That's the status effect with instant death effect. Oh, I don't remember that having that. Yeah, that must have been changed from the original, because I think the original is just charm. Did not remember Dance of Mara having also insta-kill chance with if an enemy is already charmed. I mean, tempting. He's got Drain Electric. Weak to Ice, of course. Neither of these guys are Pierce Armor, at least. Full Force. Restore. Fire. Also has good stat spread stuff. Might hold off for a moment here. See if I can't roll something else. You just want Norn. Siegfried. I could eat Norn to get Siegfried. Safeguard, Enduring Soul, Pillar's Animus. Like, that's actually a pretty good set. Once I got rid of Mighty Cleave, I guess. Vishnu at 87. Something I can use for Mara is a little better for him anyway. Let's see. Really? I need to make a borrow. You want Force. I recall. Very least have that.
Is this demon to
There we
you?
go. Yeah, that's kind of my problem with that. I restore. I will take that over. Don't really need Donald Lady. Yeah, that's probably. I just need somebody kind of wind-oriented that isn't. Yes, actually, I do want that. Yes. Let's resist electric, so that means I can have somebody wind-oriented that isn't gonna get nuked by electric. I will take Severing Bite and Patrick.
Is this demon to your life?
Having Albusami shouted around is nice as well. That helps me deal with the Tamas. Okay, so there's that. I'm doing on the compendium, 63%. We're getting there.
Are you... Return.
Okay, so we got our menuing down. Quests. Right, the Winged Sun. We can go do. Alright, these guys are light and fire damage. So, current setup is fine. Okay, yeah, they're on the Kiddish too. Understandable. So-called hero Nahabino wishes to destroy the Kadishtu and take the throne to save humanity. Well then, Nahabino, what business do you have with us? So I haven't sent you here after all. Should have known that he'd been after our winged sun for ages. But the news that Bethel's god has fallen, I suspect he might make a move. This is an opportunity for us as well. The sun god's power will lead us to the throne. Can't let it slip away. Soon regret pointing a blade at us. We'll crush your teeth, slash your throat, and drink our fill of your blood. So our young nameless god carries a soul. How much of his power will you be able to harness, I wonder? If you aim to stay alive, then show us now. Alright. I think you're the more annoying one, although the big guy can be a bit more scary. Ooh, good dodge.
Watch this.
Very good dodge. There we go. Now we're doing some damage with him. How many essence did you feed her? Jeez. It was what, 48? I think she was 50. 50 something. And Lamu, I fed like 20. Had a bunch of them. I figured they were going to better use just being, you know, fed to people I'm actually going to be using on the regular. Yeah, there we go. That like added 200 damage to Lamu's attacks. There we go. That was an important bit of feed there. Alright, I know the scary thing you can do. Also, she has high fire pleroma. That's a thing also worth pointing out. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Doing that? It's a little annoying here, buddy. It's fine, I'm just gonna drop your ass here. I don't need to be funny about it. Both weak to dark. No, you resist dark. I thought you were weak to dark for some reason. I know your friend is. Seems you're weak to ice. Alright. What an eclectic group of assholes I've assembled. Fire gods such as us defeated. So this is what becomes those who have reclaimed this soul. We're fools. We must judge the worth of the humans, and it costs us everything. To the winner goes radiance, and now take the sun without reservation. It will remain once I'm gone. First Bethel, now you as well, damnable. Alright, back to Taito, and then potentially get murdered. Because Ammon has a scary move. Which, if you can believe it, is scary. Have you heard of Trisagion, but also AoE? Very rude. I wish he would not do that. But he will.
Young man.
This demon is a self-proclaimed tyrant. We'd best keep our wits about us. Yeah, I'm aware. I've sensed the moment their Mangatsui disappeared from this earth. Well done. Now give me the winged sun crest. Sure, here you go. See, my faith was not misplaced. How pleasing. Those demons failed in two respects. First, they made light of the power of souls and underestimated the Nahabino. Second, they neglected to draw out the full power of the winged sun. I am the legitimate heir to its power. That they did not see that I am the one destined to carry its falling. You, Nahabino. If there was one thing I did not account for, it was the extent of your own power. I see now a demon that, with a soul, can well surpass their own limits, transforming into something even greater than their name suggests. To say that they can rewrite legends doesn't sound nearly as improbable as it once did. You are dangerous. If I were to let you go now, the only thing that would be able to stop you is another Nahabino like yourself. Alright, come on then. I need to be hasty. I pride myself on being able to bring more of a demon than any other. Alright. Far more enjoyable for me to watch you succumb to anger and take up your sword upon revealing my true colors. Told you I would judge your strength and then offer my own. Well, I've judged that you are indeed strong enough. And you bear my strength. Alright. Yeah, Emin's pretty consistently bad vibes. I'm pretty sure you're just weak to ice, right? Weak to ice, resist physical, eat fire. Alright. Anyway, the scary thing. Right, when a user resists or nulls, chance to counts fire or attack with medium fire attack with instant kill chance. So, yeah, don't hit any of those. And Megaido Flame. Severe fire attack to all foes, ignores affinity resistance, and pierces. Scary owl bastard. Alright, Kresnik is not gonna help me here. Yep, alright.
Let's go.
Just double checking before I threw him out here. Alright.
Now's the time to rise up.
Destroy!
Crocodile's fine. Didn't even cut through my overshield. There we go. There we go, I finally punched through that, huh? I forget, does this game have... No, I don't have hammers in this game. Alright. We'll wait until next turn then. Can't mock Rakarn Almighty, buddy. Buy me some charge gems. Alright, let's go.
The time has come. The things from the heavens.
Ooh, nice. Alright. Yeah, he dropped a big spicy rock on our head. As you might have guessed, since he can cast Rakunda, that gets extremely dangerous and makes this a very difficult fight if you are unprepared for it. Especially considering it kind of blindsides you a little bit. There we go. Sajian does not give a shit. I don't think this will kill him. You know what will? It's strength based. There we go, roughly 300 on average per hit, times 10. That's some good math. About 3,000 damage is a good number. Impossible. Even after regaining the Sun God's power, it was not enough. The might of the Nahabino even greater than that of the Sun God. And if the Nahabino were to become the Sun God, how unfortunate, Nahabino. Even if you take this from me, it has no value to you. Tragic. Only I could have become a Nahabino myself. As Ra, I could have retaken the throne, the Nile could have been. Alright. Winged Suncrest reacquired. And the Tyrant Talisman. And the level up. Woo. All skills of all allies will cost twice the MP, but deal double damage for one turn. Alright, I can now fuse the 3 of them. Alright, so there's 2 things that we can go do now. Being level 70 means that I can feel pretty comfortable about doing some odds and ends. Let's go up here. Still got a half hour, so we got a couple dudes to bonk. Do that. Get down. I appreciate you're not being annoying about that, at least. Yep. I've made Zeus run away. I feel like we've had a pretty productive stream, even if basically nothing has progressed the plot forward other than having gotten a key. Oh, we got 2 keys from the same fight, but Alright, this fight's a little scary because AoE charm and seal effects. Should be good. I'm gonna pull Crescent back out.
My, aren't you precious? I remember a boy much like you. Oh, how we quarreled over the menorahs. This boy sought the power of death in order to surpass death itself. Such was the fate that was thrust upon him. Can you feel it? You have the same air about you as he did. The very same. However, I do not plan on being used by that man again so easily. I will crush you where you stand. And only then will you know the ultimate pleasure that is death.
Alright. Mother Harlot. Oh, she has advantage. Full-on Goblet is the scary move. Alright.
Here.
I'm ready to shower. Let's do them. Nope. Health is. Okay, I forgot about that. You know what? Well, I've already got him buffed up and ready to go. He has Impaler on this, I should just use it. Alright, full defense down, full attack up. What's our numbers gonna be? 5,375. There we go. Yeah. I was saying, we probably could have handled her earlier, but... This can be a spooky fight, and I kinda wanted to hold off. Fairy Crystal and Magic Bomb. Aura of Beauty.
Fiend, Mother Harlot. Status, eliminated. Death as the ultimate pleasure. An interesting, if not morbid, worldview. It would seem to imply that life is the ultimate form of suffering. If that were true, then this world may be akin to hell itself. And I believe it would be our job to rectify that.
Am I just here to suffer? Alright, and then... right there. Anyway, I feel like a good thing to follow up on all the trombone chant talk is... let us go deal with the Lord of the Dutes. There is no one with stronger dutes. He may not have a trombone. He has the most powerful instrument of all, which is to doot. Okay, that's fine. Give him some drama, right? believe he's like 70. He's higher level at least. Alright. Save and try again. Ominous presence.
I am Trumpeter, Fiend and Chosen Herald of the End Times. Seeker of the Menorahs. Should you take mine, you will meet face to face with the most powerful fiend of all. His power is beyond comparison. There are none mightier, none who surpass the insurmountable King of Chaos. Are you worthy to challenge such a fiend? Allow me to be the judge.
Yes, he's not a very good judge of that fight, because it's significantly easier. Weak, but hey, somebody block. Alright. I'm going to this, but I don't remember your stat line. You are like one of the only demons in the entire game that has no weaknesses. I believe I can just do bulldozing damage. So it's probably not gonna get obliterated by typical AoE damage. Yeah. Does not have the instant death option. Just instant death spell. Spell of instant death is in fact a little spicy. High outro is fine then.
Your turn. Go.
Yeah, I know in SMTV he's like completely cooked. So at least if somebody gets duded at, it'll be high out there. Go, without any favors.
It's time.
Long would be pretty good here. Yeah. Definitely get some good effects off on him. Yeah, Honglong's resistances are just like everything but physical, and it's basically no all element, right? Except for light, except for dark, I believe. Yeah, no, you just punish this one for variety here. Yeah. I can just use the barrier meal. Alright, you're charged, so let's go for Carnage Fan. I'm probably just gonna have a free Q going you. Yeah. Fine.
Destroy.
Alright, we have slain the Doot Lord before he can doot at me, so that feels good.
It appears you are indeed worthy of being his adversary. He is known
Really
as the
not.
Demi-Fiend, a most powerful demon, born from darkness itself. He awaits your arrival in the Hall of Chaos.
So he wasn't born in darkness, but okay.
As to what you will find there, ultimate power or death's embrace, well, that remains to be seen.
He was born in probably a hospital or something. Which was then born again in another hospital.
Status eliminated.
A spookier, emptier
I'm
hospital.
curious about this demi-fiend he spoke of. I expect we will need to travel to this Hall of Chaos if we wish to learn more.
Alright, we can now also fuse Trumpeter. Which involves fusing all of the previous guys up first. Which I haven't done. Alright, okay. That pretty much just leaves the DLC and VC, which I don't want to touch yet. So yeah, we just have to go deal with Beelzebub, who should be much easier now that we're basically on level parity at this point. I'm also not deathly weak to electric anymore. Where is... Here. Wait, anything else probably fine? Talk to Tao. Hello, Tao.
Say,
You don't have to bear this weight alone. Use my power as a goddess to guide you. Lucky Barian. Oh, that will be handy for the fight to come, but that's... Probably should take that over Pierce, but that's fine. Just in defense. I will stick to my guns. I probably should take that over Piercing Punch. Rogadine, yeah, I don't care. I am probably due to move Reacher up as well. You...
I say. Indeed. I say.
Do the magic. Our body. There you go. There you go.
Of course.
I want Walmu to have a good opinion of me. Yeah, so there's no button to indicate how you actually use them. They're just there. So yeah, you push base button. In my case, square. And you can feed them to demons to make them like you more. Before we do Beelzebub, I need to... First things first, but give me a quick second to use the restroom, and then we will go punch the big fly, and hopefully not have our faces caved in again this time. I will be right back. Let us continue onward and upward. We have a whole Beelzebub to murder. Alright, we've seen this before, so...
A question, if you will allow. For what purpose have you come here? Think hard. If I like what I hear, I may just hand over the key here and now. A fine answer. Like Lord Lucifer, you would push beyond the boundaries of existence as we know it. I may not agree with all his methods, but I shall respect his vision. He has earned that much at least. Now then, Albino, I could simply hand over the key of austerity, but where would the sport be in that? No, I would rather put your might to the test. Show me the power upon which Lord Lucifer pins his hope.
Defense down. Oh, I forgot to restore. Oh, well, I have items for that. Be fine. Yeah, block. Come on.
Think you can handle this?
Usually rip camo. I'm full on those, so... Okay. Under range basically only scary to... Time to attack. Or 499. All right.
Accept it.
I think it did. As long as it doesn't fly me into there. As long as I'm guarding. Nice. There we go. Love to crit.
Accept it.
Okay, well, I'm glad I had all the stats up, because, yeah. That would really suck.
Watch this.
Yeah, turns out, like, what was it, 6 levels?
I will smite the unholy.
6 levels, then a slightly different team, with my 2 breadwinners also being big stat boosted. Because I finally was just like, fuck it, let me spend these things. Go for it. I think you get to have slam dunk. Introducing Beelzebub to the hottest of space jams. Well done.
Well done. Perhaps you are capable of transcension after all.
Here's the key. I'll take that.
As promised, the key of austerity is yours.
You now have all 3 keys, representing the 3 pillars of the Empyrean. That means you've earned the right to ascend to the heavens. Now, make your way to the Temple of Eternity, where the entrance to the Empyrean lies.
Nice. I get a level up. And he gets one. I ain't going in there yet. Shiva's in there. I am not at a level to survive being Tondavad. Oh. Alright, there is one thing we have to do before finish up. I'm not too worried about the last juice boss. I'm fighting with that. Actually, yeah, here's where I need to be anyway. Alright, we have one last thing to do. Actually, no, we have 2 things we need to do. Forget if we can't do the other one until we get to the other point in the game. Not though. Find out. So yeah, there should be 2 things left to do. Before we go slam dunk those keys. The options are, we gotta deal with Finn. We need to do the Kansu quest, because we have the medallion. I believe the Kansu quest is completable in this one. So. Alright. Analyze. We're gonna do this, and this will be our thing to wrap up on. Right? This was like 2 levels ago. Yeah. 40 levels ago. Week 2 zap. Okay. Alright. Come, Finn McCool.
Hello.
Been a while. How long how's everything been going? Recently it seems like a lot of parties are competing to rule the world. Everybody really want to be king so badly. I hear you're in the race too. Come on, don't need to hide it. I have at least enough knowledge to see these things work around here. Me? Please, I'm not the ruling type. I'm sure you understand.
Yes.
You know, I'm actually searching for a lord to serve at present, a king if you will. I don't just mean someone strong, or with authority. It has to be a noble king, one who will strive to make the world a better place. Though in truth, you would almost never expect to meet a king like that. But of the many I've met in this world, there is one from whom I felt that potential. Indeed, I mean you. In a world where the strong devour the weak at every turn, you selflessly aid those in need. You helped everyone at the fairy village, too. You helped the weak and steered the world towards peace. Your actions are truly befitting of a king. All that's left is to test is whether your strength surpasses my own. It's been a while since we last faced each other. I'm sure you've grown stronger since last time. Alright, sure.
Good.
Much obliged. Finally, an opponent I can take seriously. Yeah, sure. He licked his thumb. Alright. He temporarily gains power of knowledge by licking his thumb that was burned in salmon fat. Alright. I briefly gain the same power as an Alhabina. Alright. Again, contract continues to, like, rip. So good.
So, you wish to die.
Go for 69 damage to the building. That's not good. Ugh. Guess we'll be waiting a turn then. Alright, cool. Now we're back in the murdering game here.
You ready?
die by my hand.
And dunk. Alright. Probably it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this block. I will take that over. Sanvarian, I would like that over. Vortex.
No.
Alright, it's rude for me to speak to you like that. From now on, you are my king. As of the moment, my lengthy search for a lord is at its end. My king. I, Finn McCool, swear undying loyalty to you. I shall be your sword. Alright. Alright. And he wants to have a talk because he has a side quest. So the reason that I have been not getting rid of Cuckoo Lane and been sitting on him is because Finn McCool has a side quest for us. Which is to meet Cuckoo Lane, who is like 40 levels underneath him. Fine. So, yeah. Alright, Macaline, severe, greater of critical. We'll worry about that later. Alright, so we got a few more side quests, and then we're going into the endgame at that point. So, yeah. We're getting there. Step by step. One side quest at a time. Alright, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed more SMT. We'll be back at this on Friday, so on and so forth. Yeah, nothing much else to add, so good night, and see you later.